The angler spotted a large fish. This made him tense up. He quickly put his money in his hat to keep it dry, then eagerly jumped into the rushing river, ready for a life-or-death battle with the big fish. His expression focused, he gently powered his wrist and cast the line forward. The fishing line traced a beautiful arc through the air, allowing the fly lure to land precisely in the target area. This was Paul's signature fly fishing technique. He then gently reeled it back, making the big fish think insects were drifting across the water surface. Sure enough, the next second, the big fish took the bait, biting down hard on the hook. Seeing this, Paul immediately reeled in the line. The fishing rod bent into a bow shape under the fish's pull. Clearly, this fish was quite large. Paul smoothly controlled the reel, producing a melodious whirring sound. He gave a powerful jerk, and instantly a massive trout leaped out of the water, then dove back down with force. To prevent the rod from snapping, Paul could only let the big fish lead him around. Most of his body was now in the water, yet the big fish continued struggling frantically, refusing to become easy prey. Paul was even dragged into the deep water and submerged by the river. Fortunately, the big fish finally exhausted itself and was obediently pulled ashore by Paul. The father and brother sitting on the bank were stunned by this scene. Paul excitedly held up his catch, showing off to his brother and father.
You are a fine fisherman. Only need 3 more years before I can think like a fish.
I'm already thinking like a dead stonefly. Pictures.
There's pictures.
The brother quickly grabbed his camera. He wanted to capture Paul and the big fish. In the small town lived a family of 4. The father was a local pastor, and the mother was an ordinary housewife. They had 2 children. The elder son, Norman, had a gentle nature and followed his father's teachings. He loved literature from childhood and worked hard at English writing under his father's guidance. The younger son, Paul, was free-spirited and unrestrained. He would dance crude dances with the town's dancing girls, occasionally fight with other children his age, and even confront his father over disliking oatmeal, forcing his father to compromise. He was clearly the little tyrant of the household. Every week, the family would go to church to listen to the father's sermons. Besides being a pastor, the father was also a renowned local fly fishing expert. Though serious, he wasn't rigid. Beyond teaching his children reading and writing, he also taught them fly fishing techniques. Fly fishing differs from ordinary angling methods. It requires rhythmic casting of the line into the distance, using biomimetic fly lures to make fish mistake them for real insects or small aquatic creatures, thus attracting predatory fish to bite. Therefore, the technique of casting the line is crucial. Under their father's influence, Norman and Paul developed a deep interest in fly fishing from childhood. Norman hoped to become a respected pastor like his father, while Paul was determined to become a professional angler.